Alrighty, let's see how that goes there. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Getting back into Minecraft, the forever world that I started a week ago, and was also my first stream back. Got settled down in a place where we want to call home for our forever world, or at least for our main base. We'll have many. And got ourselves started on a little starter base. I intend to finish that today. Finish the starter base rather, and begin a new project of building a mine. I want to have it to where it's at, and I'll show you guys, but have a nice, like, kind of man-made slash natural mine that looks like a mine shaft and operates similarly to one, where I'll have all my branching paths that will also be, practical. So looking forward to that, but we'll see where we go. I also want upgraded tools. Stone tools aren't doing it, so I want to get some iron gear, maybe even find some diamonds for a pickaxe or something like that. But we will see. Without further ado, I'll switch on over. I have this paused, and I think the game audio should be on. Hopefully it's not too loud. I apologize if it is. If it is, I can turn it down. But for those who might not have been here, this is the area that we are going to be turning into our new home. I have a couple ideas on how I want to do things. Nothing is set in stone now, though. Don't worry. But the mine I'm planning on putting at the base of the mountain here. And I'm debating on which side I want to do it on, because kind of pivotal, but also kind of not. But I'm thinking I'm gonna do it. Well, we can figure that out. First, let's get a roof on this thing. So we need more glass. Here's skeleton. Okay. Oh, he's right there. Aha. We need more glass panes. Boo. Ears. Sorry about that. And also to organize all of this into their actual chests. I'll work on that. First off, let's go and take care of this skeleton. Where'd he go? Oh, he's right there. Hi, buddy. Ooh, we got a bow. Nice, nice. But yeah, so my goal today is to get the start of a small mine that'll be our primary mine shaft for the base. I want to obviously do it lower than the base so I don't dig into anything that the base will eventually be built around or with. I want stone bricks for this, and I might need more, so we're going to smelt the rest of this cobblestone. Do I have any more cobble? I do not. That in my bundle. Nope. Alright, we're going to smelt the rest of this here. And get that into stone so we can make that into stone bricks. Do I want to take this up one more level, or do I want to just do... Because, I mean, I'm going to do it raised up one. So I'm wondering if I should do a layer... Ooh. I wonder how would something like this work? Look. Just do a straight layer. Because again, this is my starter base, so I'm not looking for anything that's going to win any awards. Hello, Choir. Thank you for the follow. How are you? How's your Monday? Apologies there. Had to cough and didn't want to cough out anybody's ears. Doing well. The sun is finally out for the first time in a few weeks. How are you doing? Pretty good. Not too shabby. Had a decent day of work. Nothing terrible happened, so that's always a plus. Went by rather quickly. Got to get home, get me some food because I was hungry, and got to streaming. So pretty good Monday, all things considered, it being a Monday and everything. So hopefully tomorrow's just as nice, if not better. Although tomorrow I've D&D with a group, so it's gonna be pretty good. Alright, so do that there. That's good, Monday-wise. What did you have for dinner? Had me a bowl of ramen. Didn't really want to cook anything because I was already running late as it was. So made me a nice bowl of ramen. Alright, and then take you to there and do that. Nope. Nope. Yeah, block positioning. Right, there we go. I hate having that be flat, but I'm going to do other things to the front of this, so it's not actually going to be flat. Alright, let's take a look at that. Actually don't mind it too much because I am going to do some stuff in the front here. It won't just be this flat face, but I don't mind that. How the other sides look. Yeah, actually, I don't mind that. I do need more stone though, so grab me some from back here. I hear a lot of spookies and scaries, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, ramen was good. Happy to again be back to streaming, so excited for these plans for this world as well as many other projects. So yeah, looking forward to that. Let's do... Is this mostly vanilla Minecraft? Yeah, very, kind of quality of life, but yeah, mostly vanilla. I don't have any super, like, game-changing mods. This is just using one of my Modrinth, instances. So, yeah, I don't have too much, like, game-changing, I think. If I go to mods, it's mostly, you can see here, just, like, a lot of config and, you know, quality of life, but nothing too crazy. I'd say probably, like, the most game-changing is the just enough items stuff. Maybe some of, like, the free cam, technically, if I was to use it to, like, look for certain things. But yeah, most of it's just my preferred quality of life mods. Also, I did not want to smelt all of that because I need to make myself a new pickaxe, a new axe, and a shovel. So that way I have some backups. Do that. And that. There we go. Those there. So I want to also take you, not you, take you Make you into more logs, and then make you into sticks. And is it? Is this fences or is that fence gates? That's fence gates. Do 60 of those. Cause I want to see how some birch fencing looks at the base of these. Hey, give me that back. Downside of working with shelves on the side of your building. Because again, while this is going to just be a starter base that will eventually be taken out, I am going to be living in it for quite a while, so I don't want it looking too bland and boring. Let me see something here. I do need to replant some of the trees that were over here, cut down most of them. Oh, excuse me. How's the audio? Audio seems okay. Both mine and game volume. Doesn't seem too loud or too quiet. Sounds okay to me. Cool. Alright, let's see here. So, if I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, perfect. What do we think? Think stripped oak there looks better than regular oak. Never really messed around with the stripped oak stuff. So, what are we thinking? Because what I can actually do is this is probably pretty ready. I'm going to make let's do stone brick stairs. I like both, but the stripped oak looks more streamlined, I guess. Okay. Let's do no. Because I like the blend with the stripped oak and the birch fence, but it gives more rustic vibe, and it blends better with the oak planks and the oak logs. Well, pick a peck appears in chat for anyone who wants to try to catch it. I don't know. Might think on that for a bit. I also realized I'm going to need far more stone than I thought. Can I get a corner block here? No. Alright, that's fine. I have an idea what I want to do for the corners. The corners, I wouldn't mind going all the way up like that. No, I don't like that. Okay, the corners. Oh, no, there goes pickaxe. Let's do that there. That there. That there. Excuse you. You're supposed to place correctly. Thank you. I don't have my torches on me. Do I not have torches at all? I thought I had torches. Well, we'll amend that. Because I don't mind the look of the stripped oak inside either. Because I do actually like the look of the stripped oak inside the house versus outside. You know what? I think I'm going to go for it. Something new that I haven't really messed with or built with before. I'm going to go for it. Seems like a fun idea. Ooh, carve this up here. I think I'm just gonna do slabs for my roof. I don't think I'm gonna do like any pointed. I don't typically do pointed roofs, at least not for starter houses. So just keep it basic with some slabs. Block you off. Yeah, I don't normally strip the wood, but maybe I should start low. Your base is looking good so far. Thank you. Hopefully I'm not like adding or doing too much to it. Honestly, probably gonna leave it as it is once I get the roof on it and just work on the interior. I mean, obviously, aside from some lighting on the exterior, but deal with that as I come across it. Let's see, 36. I do want to fill this in. So I don't really want that there, but that'll be for another time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's why I don't want this here. 11, 12, 13, 36 might be enough to finish that. Let's get it smelted down, carved up, and we'll see. Bam. The fact that this new axe is already at half is why I want to get iron. So while that's smelting, I can work on being able to get down to the bottom here, because I do want to make some sort of staircase over here. Hence why I made the other shovel. So use some of this natural terrain to make like a dedicated staircase that is terraformed. Thinking maybe 3 wide. Just fill some of these in here. Alright, yeah, that'll work. And then take this back a little bit. Alright, let me see here. Carve it this way. And eventually I'll decorate and line the path and whatnot, but maybe like bring it some this way and then go here. There's grass out here too. Alright. Fill some of that in there. Alright. Yeah, because come down this way. And then go down here. How do I want to do this here? Just wanted to follow this path here. Ooh, maybe curve this way and then go back this way? That might work. First, I guess let me get down here and see. Actually, that's not a bad... So that is a skeleton with leather armor. Let me see, because I had come down here to look at this, and I was thinking about making it, like, using this. This is kind of what I was going at, was making some sort of mine entrance at this little gap here. Get all these moved out of the way. I don't really know if I like it here because of this drop, but I like the cliff face idea being like, rather than a stairway in, make it like a quarry, like dig out a giant, use the natural cliff face there and dig out down and around, and then have like a sort of lift system that lowers you down in. But there's also a spot over here that wasn't too bad. Be it kind of like this little indentation down here. kind of from where that cow is to that cow and where that tree is. So I'm not too sure, but I want to make a decent pathway down here that also isn't like in the way of everything. So I'm thinking I might be able to. There's a lot of potential where you are for sure. I like the quarry idea. Yeah, I came across this last stream and I was like, I can make a base here. It will take a lot of terraforming, but I mean, that's what a forever world is for. I can work on this forever. So like this isn't just gonna be a quick, project like some of my other ones in the past. This is going to be, as I said, a forever world. So in it for the long haul. I'm thinking maybe if I can build some of this up, cover that mine, or like cover this up maybe. Take the coal though. Can always use more coal right now. Thinking maybe cover this up here. Or maybe make it like blocked off, kind of work it into the idea of like this was a collapsed, tunnel because it's so close to the surface it wasn't stable. And just kind of block it off with some wood and then build over it. Because I do like the idea of like leaving remnants of time of where people have been. So maybe something like that. Keep this pathway, and then maybe going down over top of that and around. So keep like the flow going this way. And again, eventually I'll have a more fleshed out pathway down there, but for now, just gonna kind of be a dirt path. Might burn a shovel and, actually make it into path blocks. But for now, I think I'm gonna. Wait, I don't want that to be. I need to build this up here. See, now this is where it gets kind of tricky. So maybe the path blocks aren't a bad idea, just so I don't lose where this is going here. So. Yeah, I don't mind that. Ooh, or I could have it dip back this way. Kind of build this mound up, this mound face up, and have it dip back this way. I actually kind of like that. I do actually like that. Alright, just make another crafting table to keep one on me. And make another stone shovel. Alright, and then need to get some dirt. Mild seal in chat for anyone to try to catch it. Not sure how long it's been there, so it might be going away soon. But yeah, the goal for today is at least get part of the mine started, or at least decide which one I want to go with and kind of get a base idea of it, and then maybe do some mining, just kind of run around caves, get some iron. I know I saw some in the side wall of the quarry idea. I know there's some other random caves around here that I can use and get some iron. So I actually like the idea of building this up, so I think that's what I'm gonna do. So let's kind of see what angle do I want to play this at. Hmm. I don't mind that. Zombie aggroed to me. I think this section here needs to be built up. Use that there. And then maybe come at it at more of a curve. Like so. Take some of this here. Fill this end. So. What's going on, Brick? How are you today? Wait. Oops. Doing the wrong things. The grind begins. I just got home. Ah, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah. Grinding, building a path, and becoming increasingly less happy about. Less happy with. Alright, you know what? We're just gonna... Because I like this coming along here. I think we're just gonna take this section out, maybe? Or like back up some of this and then put it here. Because I don't like how this is looking. So... we're just gonna back some of this up. Take all of this out. Build this up here with it. Alright. Do that. Put some of you. Make a wooden shovel for right now. Only gonna be temporary, so. Don't dislike that. I mean, I dislike this up here being mined out, but I don't dislike this here. No, I don't like it. I'll mess with that at another time. I'm spending too much time on this. We have a path. It's not a good path, but it is a path. Alright. All roads lead to home. Oh, that was, yeah, pretty much the whole point of that. Alright, put some of this away. Let's take you and do that there. Alright. Rude. There we go. Gonna take a peruse around. I actually like that. I mean, it's not. Again, it's meant to be a starter house, not meant to be anything super fancy. And then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take on this top layer here. That way I can make all of these bottom slabs. So I don't have anything spawning on top of my roof. Still have to light up some of the stuff here, but yeah. That'll work. For now though, these can go in here. Ooh, actually, you guys can't be turned into slabs, can you? No, didn't think so. Once into the stairs, not into anything else. Alright, let's see here. How many slabs am I gonna have to make here? I don't know. Let's go mine more cobblestone. I did title this Mine, Mine, Mine. Yeah, I don't like the way this path looks. I'll probably fix it. I like this section down here. It's like, it's from about here to here is like the problem. It's this little section here. That's the problem. Because I like the way that this kind of filters out and down. So I don't know if maybe I just need to take this back some or what I have to do, but I will figure it out eventually. Probably. Where is a good place that I can safely mine a lot of cobblestone? Well, I wouldn't exactly call this safe, but I think I am going to use this side, and so eventually it'll all need cleared out, or at least a certain perimeter will. But for now we'll just dig through this little bit here. Again, not exactly sure how much I'm going to need, so I'm just going to get probably a couple stacks. If I can manage it. Might have to make another pickaxe, but I'll figure that out when I get there. Didn't get lucky and get an insta piece of flint. That'll work. Through to this side. Safely. Well, you know, sometimes you fall and you take some damage. Sometimes you fall and you don't take some damage. Just kind of how it goes. Put that right there. Wouldn't mind grabbing some more of the coal that's lying around as well. Again, always use more coal. Until I have a sufficient supply of lava buckets, always going to need coal. Although I could use charcoal. But the idea with this mine is to have access to all of the resources I would need, which includes coal. So get another stack here so we have 2 stacks of smelted stone. And then, or stone to smelt. Oh, excuse me. Really? 1 piece of coal? That's rude. Really? Another 1 piece of coal? Ooh, there's some iron there. Getting. Ooh, wait, hold on. I want to take a look at this here. Ooh. Okay, nothing's gonna fall on top of me, is it? I just want to take a look. Whoa. Okay. Dude, this new update for Fantasy Life is fantastic. Got 2 recipes from my alchemist buddies nearly back to back. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. This is pretty cool. Like, I don't want to go too far with free cam, and especially don't want to try to go through walls, because I do want to try to keep it as not cheaty as possible. I think there's a config that I can make like collision off, but I want collision off for some certain things. Whoa, what? Do you have lac2 cam? Yeah, basically it's a free cam kind of. This is, so I mentioned earlier, this isn't the base like launcher for Minecraft. This is something called Modrent. It's just the way I like to play, and it adds, or you can, it's its own little launcher that you can add like instances and make various mod packs, one of which can include a mod called free cam. Hi Mousy, love me my free cam, of course, it is amazing. But yeah, so for Java, Minecraft, at least, the way I play it, I enjoy having free cam on because it's just very useful for builds and different things. If I was to take damage, I would immediately be darted back and I can kind of regain my bearings there, but yeah, one could think of it like a lac2 cam. Although I can see myself, so. Feels like I would get dizzy or something with that. But the potential. There's potential dizziness to ensue. Come on, make it. Nice. But not too bad with it. There's a lot of QL mods that I couldn't live without anymore. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, I have like this is base, just zoom in so I can, can barely see that cow. Now I can see it pretty clearly. Ton of other stuff. I can show you when I get back to my base. Okay, so I'm not alone. His POV makes me dizzy. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I play I play with quite the FOV. It's just something I've learned from games is I usually always max out or come close to the max of FOV. So I do apologize for that. But if I go and press this, we can see this carpeted light. So this is a mod called Lighty. If I were to about the POV, no, but I'm usually doing something else at the same time, so it's not too bad. Well, that's good. With this will tell me the light levels, or what is considered spawnable for hostile mobs. So all of this in orange is considered spawnable, but I'm in the area, so it won't spawn stuff close to me. But like if I go into free cam, I can also see what is spawnable inside my house, what's spawnable around here, and different sections that follow me with free cam. So it's kind of a nice little integrated. So you can see over here, because of the light levels that the lava itself emits, the green means that no hostile mobs will spawn here. Meanwhile, hostile mobs can spawn here. So like if I go down in this valley, there would probably be some hostile mobs spawning. Maybe not. Might be too far out of render. Oh, red. Sorry, red guarantees spawns. Orange means it'll spawn at certain light levels. If I'm not in the area, I think. I don't remember, but I can turn that off and can go back to my normal here. So it's like, again, it's just a nice quality of life set of mods. I can kind of scroll through. Apple skin is what allows me to see like the saturation that food would give. Clumps, it keeps, as it says, clumps XP orbs together, so it kind of lowers lag. Double doors, as you've seen, I open one side or the other and it opens both from my front door. There's the free cam, journey map, and just enough items, or just nice inventory or HUD management. The lighty is that carpet light mod. Mouse tweaks is some things that I have just because I've gotten used to it, and then that mod tells me what I'm looking at. So again, not trying to make it super modded, but also playing with the quality of life that I've come to love. So but yeah, just want to let these smelt down here. I didn't get any iron, unfortunately. Let's go look for some iron. I do still have some of that coal, so let's make some torches. Stack of torches will do. Put those in my offhand so that way I can see, and I will make use of this mine here. Do also have dynamic lights, so that way I can see where I'm going. Alright, there's nothing in here, so I'm going to place a few torches just to light it up, so that way nothing can spawn. And I can verify with F8. Put this away. Yep, nothing will spawn down here. It's a great way to utilize, or to be able to, easily see light levels and make it so that way you can ensure spawn proofing for various things. I also do want to put lighting outside my house. Eventually I'm going to do lanterns, but for now, place some torches here. Some torches on the corner here. No. Again, troubles with shelving on your house. Likes to steal your stuff. And we can now see a lot of the area around my house is now spawn proofed. So things won't be immediately spawning on my property. You can see here if I place this torch down, expands that area. So, and of course, got to get some torches up in here. Put those there, put some here, and some there. That should cover everything. I don't know if it'll change because it's daytime, but once we put a roof on it, we can see. Alright, grab you, and let's do stone brick slabs. Alright, so again, I want to line this so that nothing really spawns on the roof. At least not as much. because bottom slabs are not spawnable by mobs, or mobs don't spawn on bottom slabs. If I was to place a full block on here, it has that little space in between. That's considered a bottom slab, for those who don't know. And then if I go into my overlay, you can see what would be spawnable, and these are not spawnable. They have no kind of tile of light, so that way I can see. So like chests aren't spawnable, lecterns, stone cutters, pretty much any like non-full-sized block is not spawnable. I should be fine once the rest of those smelt. But back to the task at hand. Finding iron. Let's head over here. I can see on my map there's a little divot. Some more coal. And a mine itself. I hear a skeleton. And zombies. That sounds like could be a problem. Yeah. He has a golden spear. I'm gonna die. He has a golden spear. That did so much damage. Okay. I knew it was a baby zombie. I did not think he was going to be equipped with a spear. That almost one-shot me. Okay. We're just gonna... we're just gonna go... Iron armor would probably be good. Yeah. He can keep all the iron in that cave. We're gonna put there we go. We have an X kinda saying don't go in here. Do not enter. Okay. Let's go look somewhere else. Look, a ravine. Nice and safe. I have not been jump scared like that in this game in a very, very long time. That sign can't stop me. I can't read. Well, good luck, feller. You go have fun with that. Oh. Alright, so iron, yeah. I also need to grab the stuff for another pickaxe. Hence why I want the iron. Alright, that's fine, that's fine. Ooh, was that iron that I saw? No. Alright, nothing's gonna fall on top of me. Ooh, I saw iron there. Just grab that, so I have that. 1, 2. 2 pieces, really? That's all you got? I was told they could only spawn on horses. Alright, I am back. I apologize for that abrupt break. I was lied to. I was told they could only spawn on horses and not in caves with spears as baby zombies. This is some BS. Alright, let me readjust my mic so that way I make sure that's good. Alright. I am okay. That iron is up there, huh? Is there iron anywhere else around here I can easily get to? Ouch. Rude of the other make you cough. Welcome back. Yes, very rude indeed. Build up out of here. I did not think about bringing my bed with me, unfortunately. There is some sheep over here. Is there enough sheep for a bed? Because I do have wood on me, and I do have a crafting table. Is there... Oh, there's 3 brown sheep. Okay. Crafting table. Boom, sleeping bag. Slightly in the ground sleeping bag, but sleeping bag. Alright, okay. Continue the search for iron. Hello, Mr. Zombie. See a... That's... I think that's the ravine again there. If I go up to this here, yeah, because I can see my house on the map slightly. So I think this is the ravine again, yeah. Ooh, there's something over there. Or maybe right here? Cave? No cave. Yeah, I'd like to just find like a simple cave system to delve into for a little bit. Hello, sheepies. Oh, a lava pool. Ooh, there's a ruined portal. I'll go check that out. And there's a ravine right next to here I can come back for. Let's go see. I don't know if I rated this already. I don't think I did, but I could have. Ooh, and there happens to be a cave right there. Although, I don't think I have, because this is a rather large portal. Ooh, silk touch, I'll take that. And boots. I have golden shoes. Take the gold block, too. Where'd the gold block go? Oh, I guess I can't get gold blocks with gold pickaxe. That don't make any sense. It mined it fast enough. Oh well. Let's see, is there any iron in here? Or is there just monsters that want to blow up on me or rip my face off? Hello, you. Let's take a look up here first, just see if there's any iron around. I swear, it's always when you need it, you can never find it. Aha. Five so far. It's enough for a pickaxe and a sword, but I would like more. Ask and ye shall receive. 11, not bad. Do I go for that down there, knowing there could be monsters around that will cause me great harm? I think not. I think I take this coal, and I leave. Especially because my pickaxe just broke. 11 raw iron. It's think enough for a set of tools. Also, that is lava. I cannot swim up lava, at least not right now. Where's my water? There's water. Alright. Work my way back up here. Come on, make it. Alright. Here. There we go. Alright, now to go back to our house, which is that way. I can see it on top of the mountain. Sweet. Or rather, just over top of the ridge. Regardless, I know it's this way. Let's see, that's pickaxe, axe, which is 6. Sword and shovel is 9. And then I would like a bucket. Maybe I don't do a shovel. Maybe I do a bucket instead. Or I just make shovel and get a bucket later once I have a better set of iron, because an iron farm will be in the future once I find villagers. Because I can make a really simple one, and I know how to make a very simple one. It doesn't produce much, but it does produce. I just need to find villagers and get them here. Or at least to wherever I want to make my iron farm. No chickens. No baby chicken. Alright, let's take you out of there, you out of there. Put you in there. Put you in there. Doing okay on torches, so half of you and put you in there. Half of you and put you in there. Half of you there. And half of you there. And then the rest I'll use on torches. So I'm doing okay. I can always have more. Alright. I want to turn all of this into slabs, but I will if I have to. I will never get tired of hearing the Minecraft music, especially this song. Ooh, yes, Minecraft music is wonderful. I had stated last stream, audio does mess with me a little bit. My ears are sensitive to certain types of audio. Especially more higher pitched sounds, so oftentimes I don't play with a lot of music on, just because when it gets loud and progressively loud, it does kind of irritate my brain a bit. But yeah, Minecraft music, especially some of the music discs and even some of the newer music discs that have been added, are fantastic. Is this going to be enough to finish things off? I don't think so. Be close, but not quite. It's kind of an interesting pattern. See if 10 will do. I'm really bad at counting these, apparently. Alright, we need 4 more. There we go. And voila. Starter house is complete. Put some torches up over here. And our iron is complete, so let's make some tools. Iron pickaxe. Iron axe. Put you in there, put you in there, put you in there. Put you in there, put you in there, put you in there. You there. Keep you on me, keep you on me. Keep you guys on me. Put you in there. Keep you on me. Keep you. Ooh, I already have shears. Nice. Forgot I made shears already. Alright. Pickaxe, axe. Oh, axe. Bread. Dirt there. Let's make a sword. And yeah, let's go ahead and make a bucket. I always like to have a bucket on me. I'll make 2 shovels, so I have them. There we go. Mods, can we handle that? I don't know. Not sure who that is. But yeah, can we handle that? Let me put some water in this bucket. Thank you. That can you also put a reminder for me in the mod chat / Discord group area to adjust the timeout settings? Please and thank you. Wait, where am I going? I'm not going to where my house is. Well, I want to go to where my house is, but I'm not going to where my house is. My house is this way. Yeah, Team Rocket. Now let's guess we can figure out inventory. Thank you. Okay, let's figure out what I want each chest to be. For now, we're going to do the old sign method. Let's go 3, 6, 9. Let's do wood, stuff, and wood, building, blocks. Let's go wood, utility, blocks. Utility, crafting. Blocks. Alright, wood, utility, crafting, blocks. And then we will go nature, building, building blocks. Alright, wood building blocks, wood utility crafting blocks, nature building blocks. We'll go stone building blocks. Stone utility / crafting blocks. And we'll do ores raw / refined. Do redstone building / utility, and then do mob drops food, farming, and a misc stuff. Alright, do that for now. That'll be, that'll work, for now at least. So I can put all of these in here. Can't really sort them, but that's okay. Alright, take all of this out here. So we'll go wood building, put you there, put you there. Actually, I want to keep you. Put you there, put you there. And then do wood utility, put you, put you, put you. Put you in there. We'll do you there, you there, you there, you there. I'm gonna classify glass under. Actually, I'll classify glass under miscellaneous for right now. And then cauldron, stone utility, yeah. Bell, we'll put these under miscellaneous. Wood utility, put you there. Alright. Let's see here, let's do nature and building, put you. mob drops and food. Keep my bread on me. Keep my bundle on me. Stone building blocks. There we go. Stone crafting utility. We'll put the lodestone there. Ores. More mob drops here. Miscellaneous. Nature. Classify that under. Or we'll classify dirt under that. Put seeds in here, even though they're technically food. I would classify them as more nature. Same with hay bales and wheat. Actually, wheat I'll put under food because its only use is really crafting. Put that there. Put bamboo there. Put netherrack and miscellaneous. Cobblestone and gravel in there. Put pumpkins down there. Glistening melon. Glistening melon I'll put in there, and then put this and this there. Put the potatoes in there. Keep the shears on me. Miscellaneous in there. Alright. Ooh, saplings. Actually, I want to go replant a bunch of those, now that I think about it. Let's go replant a bunch of these here. So that way we can have this growing. Hooray! I get tired of all the game music, which is why I usually play my own. Yep, that is totally fair. I need to work on getting music, at least music that I can add into stream and not have it be muting despite, you know, it saying it is totally being able to use in streams. But I digress. Alright. Also, hi Dragon. How are you? How was marbles? I'm okay, just warming up now after a short walk. Yep, totally get that. Marbles was good, went good. I think everyone was having fun. Nice. Wild Breloom appears in chat for anyone to try to catch it. I myself would like to, because Breloom is cool. Ooh, actually, something that just popped into my head. I have a book. I don't have a feather, but I can fix that. Mr. Chicken, I require your feathers. Thank you. And I know I had seen one before. Aha. Sometimes these guys can be a little difficult to find. But come here, you. And give me you. So now, because I want to make use of my lectern, at least the one that I have in my house. I don't typically... Ah, boo, no one caught it. It's dumb. Oh, excuse me. As I said, I want to make use of the lectern in my house. So I'm going to put a book and quill in it. Be something I can peruse. Because I want to put it, I want to be putting down all of my ideas and tasks that I intend to build, at least in their current, as they pop up. So if I recall, it should be this, and that. Aha! And I actually have extras if I want to make another one for something else. So put the book there, and then can I type in it? No. Take the book here. Let's see. Oops. Do iron tools. Done. Starter house. Done. Mine quarry. We'll say Prague. Or in Prague. See what else? Diamond gear. In Prague. Some other good ideas. Ooh, iron farm. In Prague. Villagers in Prague. There we go. So now I can see this, and this will also help me for whenever I come back. If I haven't streamed a while, I can see kind of what I was doing and what currently needs to be done. I think that's a neat little way to do it and make good use of a lectern while I, am scatterbrained enough to not remember what I was doing even a week from even a week after the fact. Also need to put this raw chicken away before I accidentally eat it. There we go. And I'll also take some ideas from certain people in chat as well, if I ever ask for them. Well, let's see. Ooh, I wanted to work on the mine some more. And I know I have iron tools, but part of me is like, I still want to have some stone ones just laying around. Or at least have them as my main set of tools for right now until I can get a consistent flow of iron going. So we're going to make another stone pickaxe. And why not? Let's go work on kind of digging out a more organized section of what the quarry will be. Which I have decided I'm going to use this. I'm going to utilize this space here. So I need to kind of, I need to kind of make a good circle, or rather have a good path for it. I think right here is where I'm going to start it, because this kind of goes all the way up to the top there. So I'm going to try to just leave this as natural as possible, following the contour of the wall there, but I might take some of that section out. We'll see. Yeah, so let's get started on that. Because I do want to have a mine set up as soon as possible, so I can just off screen get various resources, not do anything super progressy, but or if I come across stuff, I won't go in and explore it without doing it on stream. But that way I can just be absent-mindedly mining and doing doing a lot of the grindy bits off camera, so I don't waste a lot of time doing them, and I can get to the fun stuff while I am streaming. Plus, it'll be a good way to kind of wrap up stream, because we are going close to 2 hours now, so do want to hop off here, and I need to get a few things done personally before I play other games. Alright. Yeah, that'll work, because I think that'll be a good, because I do eventually want to, like, kind of, and I realize I'm kind of rebuilding this some, but I want to have it curve kind of back in towards this side here. So I'll mine this back some, level this out. My thought is, as I said earlier, I want to have it to where there's a large open section with a ledge that has a sort of lift mechanism utilizing redstone or some form of transport that isn't your common jump in the hole, get lifted out by a bubble column. So I think it'll be a fun way to have a mine and make it the actual, an actual functioning quarry and mine, or mine shaft rather. So yeah, so take some of this back here, and then I gotta get to the middle portion. Can I make that jump? I should be able to, yeah. Just need to take all this out here, or at least take it back to the wall. Ooh, there's a water source up here. Didn't even notice. I might make this more like industrialized, or seem more man-made in the future, but for now I want to get the base body built, and then I can work on the design of it. That way I can have it be, as I said, functional, even while it's not fully finished. And I have to make another stone shovel. Hey, at least I got a piece of flint. I'll take that. Ooh, 2 pieces. 3, wow. That's surprising. Alright. Hope you guys are liking the stream so far. Thursday I will be going back to playing Fossil Fighters like I did last Thursday, but next week I will be actually opening a brand new project. Just that way things don't get too repetitive. I'm not sure which day I'll want to be starting my new project, whether it be Monday or Thursday, but the title will reveal it. So look forward to that. It's gonna be a fun one, I think. It's a game that I should have probably already have beaten by now, but it's also a game I should have probably already have played, considering I've had it since it came out and was excited for it. Just Got distracted by other things. So. But it was originally going to be the project I was going to do last Thursday if I couldn't get, or if I didn't get Fossil Fighters and set up in time and get that working. So. Yeah, there we go. Put some torches around here so we don't have any unwanted visitors. Ooh, I should line the pathway with torches too. Now that I think about it. I'm gonna light up some more over here so I don't have to worry about it. There we go. Oh, excuse me. I should have the stream schedule posted on my channel. I don't have any particular game selected or committed to, just because I stream so little. I don't know what I'm going to be streaming. I will do my best to announce a stream or two beforehand what I'm going to be playing as I have it figured out. Such as, you know, Fossil Fighters being on Thursday. Hello, Mr. Creeper. Don't blow up. Thank you. Fossil Fighters being on Thursday, and then the new project. Likely the new project will be Monday. But depending on what inspiration hits for Minecraft between now and next week, it might be bumped to Thursday, so we'll see. But yeah, I'm excited. And I have a few other projects in my head that I'm just trying to figure out the time for, you know, cataloging for if I don't want to play any of the current projects I'm working on. I don't think I'm going to try to take on too many at one time, just because I don't want streams to be that spread out, but I also don't want to get into the same kind of content hole that I was in before. So I'm gonna have a multitude of projects. It'll just depend on which one I decide to do and how I'm feeling about it. Wild Rabska in chat for anyone who's trying to catch it. So what am I doing? Oh no, I don't have my sticks on me still. I put those away. You know, actually, let's decorate in here a little bit. Give me you. Give me you. Give me you. Let's put you guys away here. Put this away. I'm counting flint as an ore along with coal. Let's do one of these, shall we? Get a little table action going here. Can I make the rest of you into... Do that there. Let's see. Let's put that right there. And then do I have... that doesn't really work. That'll be okay. Make a little table, kind of see out the windows a little bit. And then I wanted to make some bookshelves. Put over here. Honestly, well, that one's placed, so let me grab this out real fast. There we go. Let's put them in this corner here. Yeah, I can do a wall of bookshelves there as I get more. We're going to move this over some. I want to kind of align it with both of these windows, so that way I can do that there. So I can have that there and that. No, not like that. Do that there. And then have a table. So that way I can look out this one, or I can look out this one. Not much of a view, but still somewhat of one. Maybe we'll just keep the one. A little start to interior decorating anyways. Nothing too fancy. Put that away there, along with you. Yeah, eventually we'll kind of spruce it up in here a little bit. Ironically, probably not with spruce wood. But yeah, I think honestly I'm probably gonna call it there. Getting a little tired, a little burnout. I get burnt out very fast. It makes it very hard to play games, but so we have the starts of our quarry, or quarry, however you pronounce it. Yeah, I think eventually we're going to kind of wrap it around. I might play around with making it a better kind of circle. I might leave it natural and just kind of back this up a bit and dig down. I don't know. We will have to see. But eventually, it's gonna go a good ways down and have some decoration around it. Maybe have some branching paths on higher up levels, just because, you know, for continuity, or not continuity, but for immersion. So yeah, but I achieved all I wanted to today. I have the ideas for the mine planned out. I finished off the starter base, and we got ourselves the starts of some iron tools, as well as, you know, got a good bit of organization down actually. So honestly, I'd consider that a pretty successful stream. I would say so. Let's see here. Can I? Organize storage. I might have to put that one on another page. Organize storage. Done. just gotta make sure I don't ever sign this. I think it gives me the option to back out of it, like it's another option, but there we go. So yeah, I'd say that was pretty successful. Oh, go ahead and switch on over here. Thank you all for hanging out. Hope you enjoyed. Shout out to the wonderful mods and amazing people that they are, supporting me forever and always, hopefully. Shout out to my lurkers in chat. I see you. Do not worry. You are very appreciated and always welcome. It's looking good. Thanks for the stream. Of course. Of course, of course, of course. Feel free to put any suggestions for commands or things I need to add. Getting back into this will be an adjustment, but feel free to throw them in the Team Rocket chat if there's anything you want to see added, or if you want to schedule a time to go through some stuff of different things you think I might need that you might have tried before, Dragon. So, I know I was pestered to get Soundbot working. But yeah. So next stream will be Thursday, roughly around the same time. Hopefully I'm not late. We will see, but try to be within, I say 5:45 ish, between 5:45 and 6. If I'm gonna be past 6 o'clock, I will let my mods know, as well as try to maybe adjust the schedule. I'm still kind of working with it and haven't figured out how to make custom adjustments, but I'll figure it out. So yeah, I think what I'm gonna do for the VOD is I'm gonna wait for the weekend and be uploading the VODs for the week in the upcoming weekend. So do apologize for that. Any VOD watchers looking and waiting for this one to come out, it's gonna be a bit. Although if you're here now, might not be waiting for the VOD. Semantics, but for those who enjoy going back and watching the full stream from the VOD, if you are not able to make it for the whole time, which is understandable and totally cool, I'm happy that you are here for when you are here and very thankful for it. I'm going to, just because of the time it takes for how I'm doing my VODs, I don't want to leave my computer running throughout the day while I'm not home in case there's any issues that I have to tend to. So VODs will most likely be put up Saturdays. And if I intend to be doing a stream on a Saturday, I will make the adjustments necessary every once in a while. If I leave my computer running while I'm not home, it's not a big deal. But yeah, so be back here Thursday for some more Vivisaur revivifying and potential battling. Got a lot to cover from what I hear. I mean, we haven't even scratched the surface. So I do have a few fossils that I'm probably going to clean up and do off camera, but won't do much more than that. I think I'm going to try to do some of this. I'm going to try to do some more finding and you haven't even done chapter 1. Yeah. I think I'm going to do some more fossil finding and cleaning, and then maybe get into some story stuff, as Brick so eloquently pointed out. Maybe get into some chapter 1 stuff. Should be a fun time. Anyways, thank you all for hanging out. See you all next time. Take care and be safe.